I wanna rock with you all night. Dance you in the sunlight.
So how are you? How do you feel today?
I feel great today. How do you feel today?
I feel sunny. How do you like Romania so far?
I love Romania. I think I love every country around this place because because of the weather and because of the people, of course. Everything has gone really smoothly coming here.
You performed at X Factor last night. How did that feel?
It felt great. You know, it's always great when you come to a place and the audience is totally crazy. We really had fun.
You started your career through a music competition as well, Swedish Idol in 2004. How did that feel like back then?
Back then, it felt a bit confusing, I would say, because I was very young. And yeah, I didn't know that much about the music industry, I guess, and I didn't know that much about what type of artist I wanted to be. So, so after that, I started. I learned. Like that's when my school started.
Do you think that it is really important to have the support of your family at the beginning of your career and through it?
Yeah, and then you can define family. Family can be friends. Family can be your neighbor. Family can be anybody you trust. You have to go on feeling there. But yeah, and I mean, they have to trust, believe in you.
Did you have that kind of support when you started off?
Yeah, my family, although I was the eldest of, of all of us, but my mother, uh, she really supported me throughout this whole thing. She always told me the sky is the limit. As long as you work for it, sky is the fucking limit.
That's my motto also.
Yeah, it is. But because it is, all the it's only in your head. All these things that you can't do, whatever you want to do, is just in your head. You can do whatever you want to do.
So, was it your dream when you were little to be on stage and to perform and to sing?
Not really. It wasn't. It wasn't until I was around 17, 18 when I started to think like, okay, perhaps I want to become an artist. Before that, I loved to sing and I sang all the time. I created music all the time, but I did it on my own. I didn't like sharing. I was too shy, believe it or not.
When did it become your biggest dream to have a number one album in Sweden? Because you have one with Hill.
It was when I started to create music, and to be honest, it's like the most important thing to me. It is because is to serve, I guess. Because when I stand on stage, I'm performing for you guys. So that's what actually gives me something, to create music and having you people like it and me like it, of course. But
Entertain people.
yeah, well, I wouldn't say the cheesy type of entertainment. I'm talking about spiritual entertainment and heavy entertainment.
So every performance for you is a spiritual experience.
Yeah, I have to say it is. That's the only way for me to sing. You know, whenever I'm not in myself when I sing, it doesn't sound good. So it is all the melodies and the way I sing it. Yes, I have to say I am.
Your debut album is out also in Romania, in all over the world, from Mexico to Japan and UK. How does that feel?
It feels cool. It feels cool. It feels a bit unreal too. It does.
Like living a dream, or
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Yeah.
what was your inspiration for this album? Did you gather all the thoughts and inspiration from the past 10 years and put it in this record? Or
No or yes. Yeah, good question.
I read that you started working on it in 2010, but I guess that I know that you wrote the lyrics and most of the songs. So I was wondering if
Some of the material is from 2010, no, 11 actually, 2010 and 11. Yes, some of it. But you always develop and you want to write about new things. And the album is very personal. And many of the stories there are my own. Or something that I've seen. But it's a development. You see things all the time and you want to write about them, or you want to sing about them, or you just want to create a beat about them. So, yeah.
I know that it is mainly a breakup album with a lot of sad lyrics. How did you come up with the idea of combining, or how did you feel one day about putting your lyrics on Eurodance beats?
I love beats and drums. It's actually it's so important for us. There's a reason for why people love going out clubbing and love to dance. Beats has an enormous power. Drums. The native Indians use it. When they cleanse their systems. So drums are so important. I think that's one of the reasons why I love beats. And that's why I haven't really thought of it being like, oh, I'm gonna create a house album. I'm gonna create a club album. I didn't think of it like that. It was more like I love beats, and I want to feel beats. So, yeah.
It matches well with the lyrics that you put on.
There are no rules when it comes to music. You can actually stand on your head right now and sing from the air if it was possible, and that would be music. You can do whatever you want. There are no rules. You can mix however you want. Told you can't.
So you're doing music and performing exactly the way you feel and dressing the way you feel.
Yeah. Because we're free. Basically, aren't we?
There are a lot of artists that do what their record labels tells them to do. They're not actually free. So.
No, but if you choose that, then that's your choice. The most important thing is that I choose to do this, and I choose to be like this. So I respect people that work with labels. If they want to do that, then of course.
I think that's the secret for winning the Eurovision Song Contest, being your true self in every way.
To me, it was.
People will believe you because you're actually speaking to them in a true way.
I think people can see that. I know people can see that. And I know that they appreciate. Even they don't have to like the dance, they don't have to like the song, they don't have to like anything that I created, but I think they appreciate the fact that, hey, that's a woman or that's a guy standing there being completely her or himself. Nowadays, these times, that is so important to find people that are true. We find them in our friends, we find them everywhere, and even in artists.
That's really nice. Do you spend time online on Facebook or Twitter or anything?
Yeah, I do actually. Some say like you don't have Facebook. Like, of course I do have Facebook, but what I don't have is a television. So I'm on Facebook, although I don't write that much. I read a lot. Yeah.